I'm Todd Grisham, and not a seat to be had. It's the... We welcome you to this beautiful theater. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Left counter scores. Lands with the right counter. Nice exchange here from both men. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Got out of the way of that right hook.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Missed him with that uppercut. Counter punching. Both men step back for just a moment. Neither man really defending themselves. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They exchange punches. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has. There's the bell for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little trick you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart. They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. He threw the hook, didn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. He is down big time on the score.
Every second.
There's the bell for round three. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
middleweight type of fights, Johnny, you're obviously not going to see the speed you see in some of the lighter divisions or the power you see in some of the heavier divisions, but you sort of get the best of both worlds.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight, it's the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Perfect counter shot. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. He fails to score with that left hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That counter shot lands. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
There's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That left counter was perfectly timed. That left shot lands. Good one. They figure out the combination to this safe. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You've just got to put in a guess. This can be so frustrating when you're with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
One punch could change everything in this battle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Good counter punching. And a round that seemed like eternity. On to the 5th we go. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? He misses with that jab. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Lucky that hook didn't score. That hook was off target. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Just when this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Counter-punching for both these athletes. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Raise the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Oh, he rocked him. And now we'll see what kind of finisher he is. Pensacola's finest is down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Good punch. Missing with that right hook. Counter punch. Neither man really defending themselves. So final 10 seconds of the round. Looks like he's going up for the finish here. His opponent with his guard up. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
There's the bell for round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Great counter right hand there. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them? Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch, counter punch. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Right, very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a counter left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Nobody home with that hook. Not a lot of defense here at all. You can't score with that uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points. This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Got out of the way of that right hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Good counter left hand there. Well, he is glad to have heard that. There's the bell to start round 9. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A perfect counter lands. Good left counter that lands. He parries away the left uppercut. Knockout or bust for both of these fighters. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. He blocks the jab. Counter right hand again. He parries away that left hook. That left counter punch will score. Can't connect with that right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judge.
There's the bell for round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Nice counter shot. Neither man really defending themselves. One of the best rounds I've seen this year. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
He missed with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, this is the time that the train... Let's start 11. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
He knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
He parries the right jab away. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Just misses with that big right hand. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. They both want a knockout, you can tell. He's going for the finish. Was the moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage. So on to the 12. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That one will count. they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. That left hook doesn't find its target. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Beautiful counter punch. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
That left scores. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Nice counter. Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. Total change of styles to make sure they got it. Had every round in the bag. There was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.